In the Gospel of Christ, it reads, "Some say that my mother, Mary, conceived by the Holy Spirit. They are in error. They do not know what they are saying. How can a female impregnate another female? The Holy Spirit is a feminine force. Mary is the Virgin whom no power defiled." According to the Sefer Todos Jeshu, Jesus Christ was born in actuality, Jehoshua ben Nazariah, to Mary, an account ignored and rejected by the Council of Nicaea, called to assembly by Constantine the Great in 325 AD, and set up purely as a political ploy to conquer not just the lands, but the minds of the people from ancient Rome, including Judea, to present-day Turkey. As you will come to see, the reason for this is contained in the forbidden and rejected texts of the Holy Bible and Christian doctrines of faith, of which the Magia Jesu Christi, written by Jehoshua, is paramount, the most coveted, and the most forbidden, for these texts convey the keys to the kingdom of heaven, keys that they forbid you to have, and thus rejected from their consortium of lies contained in the Bible, because they otherwise would have no dominion over you, keys which not only unraveled their doctrines of faith and their powers of mind control over you, but keys that would give what Jehoshua had so desperately tried to give everyone throughout his ministry, your very own personal keys to the kingdom of heaven. Part 3. The Sacred Feminine, the Womb of the Dark Watery Abyss. In his Magia Jesu Christi, Jehoshua says, "Some say that my mother, Mary, conceived by the Holy Spirit. They are in error. They do not know what they are saying. How can a female impregnate another female? The Holy Spirit is a feminine force. Mary is the Virgin whom no power defiled." Mary became impregnated by the light, not the Holy Spirit, but by God, by the Word, by purifying and restoring back to undefiled her own dark, watery abyss, reverting back to its virgin purity, her own sacred feminine within. Only then, and at that point, could she open herself to, and the light of God enter her, to cause or initiate the impregnation. Mary became the vessel for the sacred feminine, purified her being, became whole in her being, a vessel of the sacred feminine, indicating Mary, his very own mother, was not only initiated in these exact same secret doctrines of the ageless wisdom, but herself mastered them. Mary, the mother of the man we call Jesus Christ, in truth, Jehoshua, as recorded in the Sefer Todos Jeshu, was not just initiated and a master herself, but the very highest high priestess of the Nazariah. Why she did not need Joseph, and he even disappears from all the action soon after she gave birth, because of how unneeded he was by her, and why, when Herod decreed the slaughter of all first-year newborns, she escaped back to Egypt. Mary ben Nazariah was herself initiated in the secret doctrines of the ageless wisdom by the same Greco-Egyptian temple of the Koinoibi, whom she also entrusted with the instruction of her child, born of her virgin birth. Furthermore, Jesus, or Jesus, the healer, and Christ, or Christos, the anointment, were fully activated in her and revealed themselves to her, making her one of the best and greatest initiates of the Koinobi, which explains clearly how Jehoshua became so great himself, because as he says in his Magia Jesu Christi, Jesus revealed himself as she was capable of perceiving him. As Jesus, to the great, reveals himself as great, to the small, he was small. He revealed himself to the angels as an angel, and to my mother, he was a man. Some looked at him and saw themselves. When Mary allowed her own soul to overcome the Trinity and ascended to the fourth power and took 7 forms, as Jehoshua says in his Magia Jesu Christi, she took the first form of darkness, that of the Holy Spirit. Together, God, the light of the first cause, with the Holy Spirit womb of the dark watery abyss, form the mind of the universe, in which the light of God illuminates all. God, the Father, is light. The sacred feminine, the dark. You exist in this duality of the universal mind as a seed of light, yet equally light and dark. And light, which was not just the first cause, which initiated it all and gave form to all things, but light, which is the imagination of God. And God exists as a seed of imagination in yours, a seed shaped like a pine cone in the head region of your body, in which are contained all the superpowers of God, who sits in his throne inside of you, the medulla oblongata, shaped like a cushy throne, all of it housed in the region, called by the secret temples of initiation as the heavenly region of the body. This secret doctrine of the ageless wisdom was central to the preaching and ministry of one initiate, Jehoshua ben Nazariah, who mastered this power like his mother, the Virgin Mary, over the mental universe of God through mesmerism, taking control of not just his mind, but also the mind. In the next Occult Secrets Revealed, the process by which the Christos is activated to rise and join the Iesous from the Holy Grail tip of the spine to the pinecone pineal gland of the brain will be explored. While you have been led to believe, or rather, possessed by someone else and dispossessed of your highest power and right to God, that he never wrote his own gospel, Jehoshua wrote down his teachings, called it the Magia Jesu Christi, of which there are 3 known copies in the world, in the Vatican vaults and the Masonic lodges of Manhattan and Palo Alto, the most exclusive and high-powered of them all. Rather than opening the vaults for everyone, as I am doing by betraying all of my oaths, they are like greedy, evil minions of the devil, which is why you must heed the words of Jehoshua in the face of the devil when he tempts him. Then the devil took him up to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their magnificence, and said to him, "All of these I shall give to you, if you will prostrate yourself and worship me." At this, Jesus said to him, "Get away, Satan." To that end, discover your own personal keys to your kingdom of heaven, for if you think you are the zodiac sign you were led to believe, think again. Curious about your true sun and moon signs, or rather, the Iesous light of Father and God, and Christos, the Holy Spirit of the sacred feminine of Mother in you, for these aspects of the universal mind are not just anatomical, but heavenly, and exist equally above as in you. Discover the precise NASA base coordinates of your 13 planets across the 13 signs, which reveal which joints already have this holy secretion open to them, and the Hindu chakras already powerfully activated in you, along with a full numerology breakdown. These teachings of the secret doctrine of the ageless wisdom are more than philosophy. They are actively alive in you, and when you know them outside and inside of you, you are given the same keys of the Koinobi Mary and Jehoshua received, enabling you to access the magical Jesus Christ in you. Reserve your Natal Christos Energy Serpent Astronomy report now. Think you are ready to get down and do the work required to actively join the Christos with the Iesous in you. Join the Occult Secrets Revealed Chakra Activation and Kundalini Journey course for just $4.99 a month, through which you will gain access to the Boat of Jesus, the keys to the kingdom of heaven within, the chakra cleansing master journey, starting with the 7th crown Sahasrara white violet chakra and first line of the Lord's Prayer, Our Father, who art in heaven. The secret Masonic rites and teachings born from the mouth of Thoth and used by the same Koinobi priesthood of Egypt who initiated Jesus Christ and Mary, his Virgin Mother. Like any initiate, arm yourself with knowledge and bind all your spiritual forces to you through a 108 bead mala that incorporates the mystical powers of 108, the pyramid force of 4, like this mala. The undefiled virgin womb of the sacred feminine Holy Spirit mala, made with 108 butterscotch ember counting beads from Tibet, a blue lace agate pendant to reflect the water of the Holy Spirit in sterling, the color of the feminine, and a carnelian guru bead to heal your second Svadhisthana womb chakra, packaged with a high-quality canvas satchel, a set of 7 large crystals, one for each chakra, and a small silver star printed canvas satchel, and a set of 3 golden foil stickers to amplify the vibrations of your written affirmations. When you meditate with a crystal mala, encoded with the 108 magical numbers of the sacred feminine of Mother, you are loosing on earth what you have loosed in your mind, bound into these high vibrational crystals, what you bind in your imagination. Please visit AdonisianAstrology.com, the official home for Occult Secrets Revealed, and join the website for free to get access to the written content of each video up to a week before they're live on YouTube. However, you can help, even by subscribing and liking, joining either level of the memberships, purchasing a report or mala, or a generous super thanks really goes a long way in helping this one-man production. And until next time, trust and believe that it is okay to be you, the most beautiful you there ever was, there is, and that there ever will be, because you are not a story that can be told twice, and there will never again be a stage for you to perform but this one, right here, right now. So be you, the most beautiful you.